everybody, and welcome back to Odin's Movie Blog. I am the critic who is a cynic. How is everybody doing this evening? We got about 20 people in here. Guys, let us first start off everything by saying a huge happy birthday to Tina the Valkyrie. It is indeed her birthday. We are celebrating her birthday this evening by watching Master and Commander: The Far Side of the World, which is one of her all-time favorite movies. And this is indeed for her. What's going on, people? Shazam at 94%. Yes, guys, so I just checked again. Captain Marvel on Rotten Tomatoes. The interest has now indeed reached critical mass. There are now only 46% of users are excited to see Captain Marvel. Out of 21.4 thousand people, 53% of those reviewers do not have any interest in seeing this movie. Now, does this mean it's going to be a box office bomb? Still hard to say. We obviously got to wait for the Thursday and, of course, the opening weekend numbers to come in. But this, to me, says a great deal about any sense of anticipation or any sense of excitement for this film, essentially not really being at the same level as any other MCU film in the history of MCU films. But anyway, Gannison, what's going on, bro? Tina, what's going on? Happy birthday to you, Tina. Mr. Peabody, welcome to Odin's Allergies. Yeah, seriously. It's been the weirdest week, guys. So a few days ago, I had a weird allergic reaction where literally my face just puffed up, my hands were swollen, there was hives, and it was just the weirdest thing ever. The day after that, the hives had pretty much died down, but then all of a sudden I started to show flu-like symptoms because I was just sore all over the place, like achiness everywhere, and also had a fever. That night, at some point, the fever broke, woke up the next day, and at that point, I no longer had a fever. But instead, I was dealing with digestion issues, and that has been kind of the issue for the past 2-3 days. And that's the only thing really that I'm dealing with now. Now my eye is randomly red, and I'm falling apart here, guys. But I wanted to make it still because it is Tina's birthday, and she's been very excited for this. I've been excited to celebrate it as well. And I'm ready to watch the movie. Alexander, what is going on? How is it going? Soul Assassin, what's going on, bro? New disguise. Let's see. You hear that Edwin Boyett got swatted this morning? Yeah, I don't know who Edwin Boyett is. I'm assuming it's Comics Day. Again, I don't follow comics, so I don't really know who these guys are. But I did see Ethan Van Sciver was live talking about that. And anyone, like, I don't care who they are, if anyone is getting swatted, that's freaking ridiculous. Like, that's disturbing. That's disgusting. The fact that you are threatening a person's life because in those situations, that person's life is at risk. I hope that they find out whoever swatted the person and that person gets arrested and gets sent to jail for a long time because that's ridiculous. Patrick Kelly, what's going on? Will Captain Marvel flop? I don't think so. And the reason why is because it's still a generic enough MCU film that's going to get the generic audience score, meeting the generic box office audience. Like I've said this constantly before, if Captain Marvel makes money, if it is successful or if it's a flop, it's not gonna be because of pre-sales. That entire argument is a straw man. The pre-sales don't mean squat. As someone who worked at a movie theater, who worked in a box office, I can tell you that most people going to a theater buy their tickets on the day of the movie. The only time you see any kind of major exception to that is maybe the Thursday night preview showings, because obviously people are buying their tickets in advance to those shows, mostly. However, even then, I would say a large portion of people still buy their tickets at the box office. But on the weekends, vast majority buy their tickets at the box office. And so because of that fact, you cannot tell me that pre-sales determine how successful a movie is. We've already seen the proof of that. The proof is in the pudding, as they say, by the very fact that we have very clear evidence with Solo, which was outpacing Infinity War, which was outpacing Black Panther, and that was as of beginning of May. That was right before. That was the month in which it was going to be released. It was outpacing all these films, and guess what happened to that film? It lost $200 million at the box office, and even if you were to take away the massive budget, it still would have lost money. It still would have lost money even if you had not reshot 80% of the movie, because that's how much money it lost. So I'm so sick and tired of these, these asshats, as I like to call them. Darth Moral, Odin, congrats on 12K subs. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. That's all right, guys. We hit 12,000 subs just a little while ago. That's insane, and we're still climbing. The fact that we only hit 10K, like a week, 2 weeks ago, maybe. My time frame is off. The fact that we've climbed 2,000 subs since then is insane, dude. So insane. Lita Lightning is here. What's going on, bruv? Timothy Trimble. What's going on, Tim? I'm watching you from Family Girl at Clearview. We'll have fun, man. Dude, I used to go to Family Girl all the time. So Caesar is a parade that happens in Metairie. And Caesar used to be the party. Like, basically my family would always have a party for Caesar. I hate Mardi Gras, like with a fiery passion. But I love Caesar because I'd get to invite all of my friends and we would just chill out. And my house was just filled with, you know, a bunch of food and people, basketball games, playing around, wrestling, stuff. It was fun. So I had fun with it. Abis Nate Boy says, you saw Lita again earlier today. Dude, it's so good. 3 old ladies were sitting in the front of me and my friend, and they were absolutely loving it. Yay, I'm glad. If the old people are liking it, Lita, then everyone can like it. Tina, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Dion, thank you very much, good sir. Thank you very much. Hound 3000, thank you, good sir. Steph, thank you. Seriously, you guys are just as part of it as I am. I mean, I wouldn't. You mean you are the subs, like you are the subscribers, so that number would be nothing without you guys, and especially driving me and you know, giving me motivation, especially when I'm not feeling well. So seriously, thank you guys. Let's see. Soul Assassin says, do you know the Russell Crowe South Park song, making movies, writing songs, writing? Oh my gosh. I don't know the lyrics, but I know what you're talking about. Hey, Tugger. I'm going to fight cancer. Seeing as I can't find cancer, I'm going to fight someone with cancer. Oh my god, that episode is so good. Dark Detective, what's going on, bruv? Have you seen Doom Patrol? No, it's on my watch list, though. It's really good. It's Guardians of the Galaxy, but weirder. Okay, cool. It's on my watch list. So I'm definitely going to try and watch it at some point. I've heard some things about this Umbrella Academy. I have no I looked into it, and as soon as I saw Ellen Page listed, I refused to watch it. After her stupid nonsense, I'm not watching anything with her in it. But Doom Patrol, that actually seems like it might be fun, so I'll probably check that out. Top 5 comic book movies. At the top of my head right now, probably couldn't think of it. Darth Morrill. I think Alita will surpass $100 million domestic. Darth, that's going to be tough. At this rate, especially, I think that's going to be tougher. To me, I think the third weekend for Alita is going to be the big telling and big selling point. And the reason why is because you had a big release this weekend with How to Train Your Dragon 3, which actually overperformed. So it's doing very well, and that's taking up a lot of the box office. Next weekend, there's really no major releases coming out. So if Alita can like be second place next weekend, or can be a very strong third place, it has potential to reach $100 million domestically. I've kind of given up on the domestic numbers for Alita because I have no faith in the American audience to support good movies. I don't know. Maybe they'll surprise me by not showing up to Captain Marvel. If this Rotten Tomatoes score holds out, and if we see a similar lack of, because as I said before, the vast majority of ticket holders are going to buy their tickets on the day of the movie. If that holds out and a lot of people have no interest in seeing the movie, and the movie makes under $100 million opening weekend, and then only like peters out at like 450, 500, 550 million, that to me is a win. Like, I think anything under $600 million is a win. Now, obviously, they'll spin it and say, well, it's made a profit, etc. But when all of these people were saying, oh, this is going to be a $800 million, it's going to make as much as, you know, Wonder Woman, and it's going to be another billion. It's this year's Black Panther. I mean, that would make me happy personally. So, Marvel or DC, says Dark Detective. If you mean the movies, the MCU is definitely much better off than the DCU is at this point. However, Captain Marvel could easily change that. Laura, what's your favorite Disney character, like Gaston or Lilo? I didn't like Lilo and Stitch, personally, actually. Gaston's okay. Gaston's, I think, a fun villain. Favorite Disney character? Quasimodo. Because he has one of the most beautiful songs in the entire Disney canon of songs. I've always loved Quasimodo. I always connected with Quasimodo a lot because he was the one that was like the good friend, and yeah, that was me when I was younger. When I was younger, I was the friend who was always like put in the friend zone. Oh, if you just give it him a chance. But luckily, I you know, things changed, and I'm a happily married man. So, but that's what I was like when I was younger. Dark Detective, have you heard they might make the plan was always to make an Alita sequel, Dark Detective. I think with these numbers coming out of China, and if they hold up, And if you're seeing like a $200 million China release, if you're seeing a strong Japan release, if you're seeing a bunch of other countries showing out strong for it, then they will justify financially be able to do it. So I really think they can. Ty Timmons saw Alita Battle Angel and thinks it was great. Thanks for the tip. No problem, dude. No problem at all. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm glad that most people who said that they watched it off of my recommendation are liking it. That makes me really happy. Gannison, don't lose your faith. Odin, Alita can do it. No, I think Alita can make money. I think that it's gonna make money. Like, seriously, I think that by the end of its run, it's gonna be profitable. Again, in order for it to make profit, it needs to make $430 million at the worldwide box office. I think it's gonna do that. I think it's gonna make more than that. I think it's at least making $450, and I think that it could even make more than that. Again, I'm lowballing that, but we need to wait until we see the official China numbers for this weekend, and also Japan and other markets as well. So. Cowboy, what's going on, bruv? Dark Detective says, what would win at the box office, Black Panther 2 or Venom 2? Ooh, if I had to choose today, probably Black Panther 2, and the only reason why is because that movie's gonna make domestic gold. Like, that movie is going to make a lot of money because there is a strong group in the United States that's going to show up to that movie and do like, keep this in mind. Black Panther domestically made more money than Infinity War, and Infinity War made $700 million more than Black Panther did overall. So Black Panther 2 is going to make a lot of money regardless here in the domestic, like in the United States. Foreign market, Venom will probably win that battle. But once again, if I had to choose today, I think that the domestic total would be so crazy for Black Panther 2 that it would overall win out in the end. Sharon Ferguson. Sharon's here. Sharon's here. I also saw Wish Upon a Vlog is here as well. Guys, go check out her channel. She's awesome. And she's got one of the coolest accents in the business. Seriously. Like, as someone who is very proud of his Irish heritage, finding out that she's Irish, it's like, dude, go check out her channel. She's awesome. Let's see. Wish Upon a Vlog says Marvel is better in my opinion. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, what is your dog? By the way, is your dogs this evening? They're here. They're tired. They're sleeping. Yeah, don't send me poisonous stuff, Seb. I saw that. Yeah, Soul Assassin. I was putting the friends in at that time. P-Bye says, I did a review for How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Lost World, about 3 weeks ago. Didn't think it was even worth posting. It's How to Train Your Dragon again. That's what I heard. It was a good ending. I heard it was a fine ending. Bruce says, I'm a 3-time Alita Battle Angel viewer. Dude, if I wasn't sick this weekend, I would have gone to see it today. I kind of want to see it tomorrow. I still need to see, I want to see Fighting with My Family. I want to see that. I'm a huge wrestling fan. So I really want to see that story. I really want to see that play. I hear it's great too. Dark Detective says, I heard they might make an all-female Avengers film. Yeah, you know. If they're going to do that, make a Revengers movie. Yeah. Revengers would be one thing. All-female Avengers led by Brie Larson's, no. No. If I am confident of anything, it is that Brie Larson has shown that she is not the actress to put any future franchise in the hands of. And if you want even more, like, guys, I found out, look up on YouTube, Brie Larson Vivo. She was a pop star. She has music videos. She's a singer. She was going to try and be a singer. And actually, it's funny because her songs are so bad that it made me realize that Brie Larson makes total sense to me now. Having seen those music videos, as bad as they are, it makes total sense to me now because basically, she at some point, I don't know anything about her history, but I can assume that she grew up in a very well-off family, was given an opportunity, was gifted a music career. It didn't take off because she didn't have the talent. And then all of a sudden, randomly, she decided to, oh, you know what, I'm just going to go and, you know, try this acting thing out. Was probably given opportunities there, too. And basically, like, was gifted her way into the acting business. I'm not going to take away her performance in Rome. I still stand by that performance in Rome as being a great performance. However, she basically now fits the mold to me perfectly of being a rich Hollywood elitist who loves to preach to everyone else, who loves to act like they're high and mighty sitting on their throne and pretend like they're better than everyone else. And that's exactly the attitude that we've been getting from her on this whole press tour. So, you know, she makes a lot more sense to me now after seeing those music videos, to be perfectly honest. There. Sharon Ferguson, what's going on? Soul Assassin, can you go full Irish with your voice? I couldn't really go full Irish with my voice. I feel like I'd be being offensive to anyone from Ireland. So I'm very sorry if this is offensive to anyone. My Irish accent is sometimes on, sometimes off. Whenever I think it's on, by the way, it's probably very much off. And I'm sure Wizard Fauna Vlog would be like, yeah, that's not Irish. You should hear my Australian accent. My Aussie friends love it when I do my Aussie voice. Oh yeah, my Aussie is Aussie Restica. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. Mr. Cage saw Alita. Awesome. Glad that you enjoyed it. Mark Lair says, did you like... I didn't watch it. Mark, I have no interest in watching Umbrella Academy because Ellen Page is in it, and I don't want to support anything that she's in. Dark Detective says, any other DC films that can make $1 billion besides Aquaman 2? Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman 1984. I think the next Wonder Woman will break the $1 billion mark. It got close last time. I think the next one will for sure. Lila Latin, thank you very much for the 12K. And yes, indeed, happy birthday to Tina. My ears are still bleeding. Oh, yes, because of her music video. Gannison, I heard American Domestic for Friday was 7 mil. Well, How to Train Your Dragon was top, but that's okay. Yeah, again, as I said before, even if Alita does not do well domestically, like in the United States, that's fine. It does not need to make, again, it does not need to make $100 million in the United States in order to be successful. I'm just saying that flat out. It doesn't have to. All it has to do is have a very strong showing overseas, and it's already showing that. So I'm very confident that it's going to make a profit. So what do they have to do to make you like Aquaman 2, Dark Detective? Don't have any slow parts. That middle part of Aquaman just really slowed things down for me. And also, I would say, do more practical sets. Do more practical sets, practical effects. I mean, the visual effects were pretty cool at a lot of places. I will say that much. Not Alita Battle Angel good, I would say. But I think that if they were able to not do CGI in everything, that might help. That indeed might help. Ellen Page used to be cool. Yeah, she used to be, and then she got woke. So, Dark Detective says, dumb people think that David Sandberg was hating Captain Marvel, even though Captain Marvel was Shazam's original name. Yeah, no. I'm apparently there was some Shazam stuff, like Shazam controversy, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Laura says, I hate the Irish because they invented up-talking. What? What? How dare you, Laura? How dare you? I find that offensive. How dare you? Entertainment Hacker, thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate it. Dark Detective says, would you recast Captain Marvel if you were Kevin Feige? I think that at this point it's too late. It's too late. I think the only way that they would ever recast it is if Brie Larson broke her contract, which she's not going to do because that's free money. So I don't know. I don't think that would be a wise choice, because at that point you're ticking off an entire different group of people, and they can be like, I love how they're talking about how, oh, it's just a bunch of trolls, it's a bunch of sexist man babies driving down the score. No, it's general audiences, men and women of various backgrounds, because I talk to them. Like, they reach out to me, so I know that it's more than just white men that are driving down the score about people not interested in it. I have many of them watching this stream right now. But when you piss off the SJWs, you get an entirely different tier of hate that I think, in many people's opinions, would probably be worse. So I don't think they would just totally do away with her completely, though. I mean, I wish they would. YT Lemon says, hey, when I enjoy watching your videos about Alita, I hope the movie does great overseas, because myself and I think a lot of others would enjoy a sequel. I would enjoy a sequel, for sure. I think many others would as well. I totally agree with you there. Yes, Tina. Share the link. Share the pain. Darth Morrill says, Avengers 5. Do you think Avengers 5 could make past $1 billion considering Iron Man, Cap, and Thor won't be there? There's no confirmation that that's going to be the case. I'm just saying that right now. There's no confirmation that that's the case. I think that it's very strongly... I think that's very likely Captain America is gone. I think Chris Evans is done. To be honest, Robert Downey Jr., what else is he going to do? I'm just being honest. I don't know what else he would do at this point. So I kind of would, expect him to actually stay on. I don't think he's going to do any more solo films, but I think he'll probably stay. That's just my, my suspicion. And then Thor, Chris Hemsworth, what does he have to do? He finally had a great Thor film in Thor Ragnarok. Why would he give that up? That's just what I have to say. Yeah, 8-Bit, it's out there. The truth is out there. Dark Detective says he loves Miss Marvel, so I hope Brie Larson doesn't ruin her character. Yeah, I mean, it's sad that she's not going to be that Miss Marvel, though. She's just going to be, the 2012 reboot Captain Marvel. Gannison, even some Malaysians don't like what Brie Larson's doing. Got some friends who don't want to see Captain Marvel. No, and I made this point earlier on a stream. I was on a stream earlier, and that was brought up, and I know with pretty strong confidence that China, especially being one of the biggest foreign markets, does not take SJW like nonsense. They don't tolerate it. So I think that even though they might try and spin it saying, oh, the domestic number's not that bad, I think the movie's going to bomb in China. I don't think the movie's going to do as well as they think it's going to do. And if it doesn't do well in China, and it probably doesn't do as well in other places because of this nonsense, this film is not going to, it's definitely not going to make $1 billion. Anyone that thinks it's going to make $1 billion, I would say is a fool. But I think anyone that thinks it's going to make over 650 mil is also a fool as well because of that reason. Alrighty. Dark Detective says, who will win the box office for 2020, Marvel or DC? What else is coming out? What is Marvel putting out in 2020 is the real question. I can't think of anything right now. But anyway, I'm gonna shout out my patrons real quick, guys, and then we're gonna get the movie started because I cannot stay awake too late tonight. So a huge shout out to my patrons: A Grade Jedi, Adam Shawhan, Dave Bob, Delete System 32, Edward Coleman, Enrique Evangelista, Frank the Tank in the Shawhan, Wiener Dog Clan, Greta Zenner, Harold Francis, the Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey, Inflamed Wood, Trap Productions, Jason Clark, Jeffrey Toon, Jonathan, Laura Story, Matthew Kadish, Mr. Peabody and his evil twin, Outpost Dyer, Perpetual Punster, Projar Sarif, Proper Jeremy, Shenglong, Sir Lanceletto, the DJD Show, Those Two Ball Guys, Tina B, and Wolfgang Lounge. You're all amazing and beautiful people. Thank you for being patrons. Love you. Vlad Riot, wow, Odin took the attention. Took the attention? I did? Peabody says, did you know Chris Hemsworth is marked to play Hulk Hogan in Biography? I saw that, and I'm actually excited for it. Alexander, Ellen Page engaged in slander of Brett Ratner, the director of X-Men 3. She probably should be in jail. Slander? No one should ever go to jail for slander. A fine, maybe. Slander, no. That's the one thing I would never, like, even if your speech is wrong and stupid, you should never go to jail for your speech. Unless you are causing physical harm to somebody. Greta says, Tina says she's got the trivia tonight, so I get to relax. Nice, Greta. That's awesome. Darth Morrill, Odin, I've preferred the MCU, but with the new direction with Captain Marvel and her wokeness, I really think DC could be more preferred in a few years. That's true, but then do not forget that in 2020, you have a little film called Birds of Prey coming out. That film has so much potential to be woke. Just saying right now. The writer for Bumblebee, which is a movie I think was very poorly written, is the same writer for Birds of Prey. So I do not have very high... Shazam, I think is going to be great. Wonder Woman 1984 is going to be great. Anything else past that point is a big question mark. Because at the end of the day, what the DCEU needs most at this point is a showrunner. Needs someone at the top who's going to make decisions and is going to be wise with everything. I'm sorry, just check and make sure everyone's okay behind me. Nemesis says, woo woo, hope you get feeling better. Happy birthday, Tina. Yes, indeed. Indeed, I agree. We definitely need a Thor 4. A Thor 4. And also, I really want Taika Waititi to direct that one as well because dude did a great job beforehand with it. So, Steph says, the woman playing Black Canary is Birds of Prey is Jussie Smollett's sister. Well, that's all you need to know, I guess. I guess I would ask, is she defending her brother? And if she is, well, then at that point, I think that tells us everything that we need to know. All right, guys, so we are indeed doing a movie tonight. It is Master and Commander. It is one of Tina's favorite movies, so that is indeed the goal of this evening is to watch the film. It is over 2 hours long, and so therefore we're going to go ahead and get that started. So please get your copies of Master and Commander ready because I do not know how long it's going to take me. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay on the stream. Dark Detective says, thoughts on Ava directing New Gods? This is my prediction. She won't be directing it. They would be stupid to give her any major studio would be idiotic to give Ava DuVernay a major project. Did you not see what she did with A Wrinkle in Time? She destroyed the story, which was already kind of weak in the first place, but I can at least understand why people might like the original story. She destroyed that and lost Disney money. And they were made of the whole... Remember how they were going crazy saying, oh, she's the first African-American woman to be given a big budget film. Oh, look how that turned out. Has nothing to do with her race. Has everything to do with the fact that she's a woke SJW. who blocks people on Twitter because they don't agree with her. I've been blocked by her for a while now. Nemesis says, check your P.O. box. I checked it this morning, so nothing was... I mean, there was one thing there from Entertainment Hacker, so once again, shout out to Entertainment Hacker for the cards. But yeah. Souls Assassin says, Odin, chicken noodle soup helps. I had some chicken noodle soup earlier, but I don't have any more at my house, so that's kind of where I am. Tina says, okay, Odin blog, where you set up? Right in the very beginning, just like always, right in the very beginning. All right, guys, so get your copies of Master and Commander ready, because we are going to get this party started right quick. All right, let me just go ahead and get this set up. Definitely don't need a Hangouts call right now. Let's get the clock set up. Let's get the online clock set up while everyone gets their versions ready. Fun story. I've owned this film for years now because it was a free movie that I got when I signed up for one of those online digital accounts, which has actually since closed down, but because everything transfers over, I've kept it. And I've only seen this movie one time, so this is going to be quite fun for me. I know Tina's probably seen it 1,000 times and loves it, but this is going to be one of the first times that I've actually really taken the time to rewatch it as an adult, because it was a long time ago that I actually watched it. All right, guys, are you ready? 8-Bit says, I bought a physical copy today. Nice. Nice. I think I don't know if there was supposed to be a sequel or not. I'm sure Tina has the info on that. Again, this is one of her favorite movies ever. First time for you. Great. Awesome. Glad to see it's some people's first time seeing this movie. This will be my second time. All right, Tina's ready. All right, let me hear some, are you ready? Let me hear some yeses in the chat, and then we will go ahead and get started. Greta says she's never seen this. Awesome. Awesome. Always great time to see a movie for the first time. Always a fun experience. All right, a bunch of people. A bunch of people. Vlad Riot says movie virgin. I know, seriously. We got a bunch in the chat. I love this movie, but mine is in storage still. Aw, Kyle, no. Hoist the mainsail. The mainsail, sorry. Mainsail. Gosh, sorry about that. All right, I'm getting some readies. Yes, I am. I don't have a copy of those, sadly. Ah, Lapotelo. I'm sorry to hear that. Cobra, Viper 999. What is going on? All right, mainsail, exactly right. All right, so with the mainsail out of the way, we are going to be getting the movie started in 3, 2, and 1. Follow the clock if you want to know where I am in the movie. Yay. 20th Century Fox, fanfare. I am excited. So again, guys, if you want to stay and watch the movie with us, you can do that. If you want to stay and talk about the movie, that is also cool as well. I will try and interact with the chat as much as I can, but this is definitely a movie that I feel should be watched with minimal distraction, so I will try not to talk too much, though of course I can never promise that, because as many of you know at this point, I can talk a lot. Zen, before you start, already started. Katie Sackhoff should have played. Katie, I know who you're talking about. Katie Sackhoff should have played. Yeah, I agree. She would have been a perfect Captain Marvel. She would have fit the character perfectly and would have acted it so well. I agree, Zen. Totally. Tina, the movie has 3 movie companies backing it. 20th Century Fox, Miramax, and Universal. I just realized that. Oh my God, Tina. April 1805. Napoleon is master of Europe. Only the British fleet stands before him. Oceans are now battlefields. Nice. That's really cool. That is really cool. I had no idea. Laura, sailors used to drink rum with lime to fight off scurvy. Really? I did not know that. Greta says, I don't know what to do now. Watch the movie, Greta. Have fun. Take a load off. That's crazy. Universal, Miramax, and Fox. I did back during a time when that could happen. Before so much consolidation happened. Daniel A, thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, bruv. Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World. Tina says the movie is based on the 20-book series written by Irish author Patrick O'Brien, best known for the Aubrey Maturin series of sea novels. Interesting. HMS Surprise. 28 guns. 197 souls. North Coast, Brazil. I like that. 197 souls. Tina, the first book, Master Commander, was published in 1969 and the 20th complete 1999. Interesting. Admiralty orders intercept French privateer Acheron en route to Pacific, intent on carrying the war into those waters. Sink, burn, or take her a prize. I like the way that's worded. That's really cool, Tina. Tina, I hope that you leave time for yourself to be able to watch this movie. CVD Trixie, what is going on? Master Commander, a Grand Moff Tarkin story. Nice. I already appreciate the production design on this film. When your film looks authentic and looks like it's taking place on or where it's supposed to, very good. Zen says that's why Brits were called limeys. Interesting, Zen. I had no idea. Jumping Billy. Interesting. Very interesting. Sudden death. Oh, the way things used to be. Gosh, the production design on this is beautiful. Can you imagine what it would have been like at this time period? I don't think I would have been able to be a sailor. I don't think it would have been the life for me. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. I don't know why I'm singing that. Tina, I love the design of this movie. The design is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It is fantissimo. Fantissimo? Why did I just say that? Look who it is. Is that Mary or Pip? It's Mary or Pip. It's Pippin. There it is. Pip. Oh, it's Pippin. I forgot he was in this movie. Billy Boyd. Damn right. Damn right. Let's hear your best pirate accent. Gar. Scurvy. I don't know. Peabody. Well, a sailor wouldn't have to waste money on a gym membership. That is true. And yet there are still fat sailors in some movies. I don't understand that. Billy Boyd is pretty awesome. Beautiful voice, that man. Foy fathom. Again, this production design is wonderful. CWD60 says, if you were a pirate, you most likely would have broke from One Piece. He is a musical skeleton. Yo-ho. Oh, would be Brook from One Piece. Okay. I've never seen One Piece. I've heard it's good. I saw something too. It looked like a ship. I love how you can clearly tell the difference between the crew and the more educated. Yeah, when we had... Ooh. That drum. Yeah, when we started out with like 70 people, I was like, there's no way 70 people is going to last. They must never been to a movie night stream. 36 is a lot more like it. If we hit that 30 mark, then we'll probably be close to what we normally are. Perth Conference is going on, bruv. How do you know if you're a pirate? You don't. You just are. I love it. And again, if you haven't said so already, happy birthday to Tina. There he is. Look at that man. Russell Crowe before he Butchered his role in Les Miserables. I like that intro to Russell Crowe. I know, me too. I love the camera work used to introduce his character. It's very well done. He is a very solid actor. Pirate puns. Soul Assassin. Have you seen Black Sails? It's a prequel to Treasure Island. I've never seen Black Sails. No, I have never seen that, actually. Tina, unlike his fellow officers who wear their hats fore and aft, Jack wears his in the aftward shape manner, sideways, like his hero, Lord Admiral Nelson. Interesting. That is very interesting indeed. Yar, it's driving me nuts. Quit your dawdling. I love all the yelling that happens on ships. Strike the bell. The honker chonker, funker monkey. What's going on, bruv? Glad to see you here. Hope your evening is going well. It must be pretty early in the morning for you. Why aren't you in bed, honker chonker? Yes. Look at that. Now, those are some effects right there. Those are some great effects. I love that. Those were beautiful. And this is back, what, 2003? I love it. Nothing's wrong with a good practical effect, Hollywood. Come on. Mr. Allen, come up on the wind. Alex Martinez, what's going on? Shiver me timbers, says Ty. Peabody, is that a me too for the ship? I think it might be. Gannison, gotta go Odin, duty calls. Thank you very much, Gannison. You have a good one. Greta says, I think the early 2000s did a great job with the practical effects. I don't know how it got worse. Now, I know, seriously, it's worse now. It's because they've over-relied on CGI. Yes, 2003, says Tina. Was chiefly filmed in the famous Titanic tank. Interesting. Courage now. Hold steady, boys. God. Lord. Again, imagine all that splintering wood just like... God. I would never want to risk that ever. Oh, Paul Bettany. Lord. Greta says, I just noticed there's no music. I know, right? All of this is being done with just sound design and sound effects. It's amazing. Lord, man. It's amazing. God. Absolutely amazing. Tina says, to research for his role, Paul Bettany went to the Royal College of Surgeons in London to learn how to use 18th century surgical instruments. That's amazing. Greta, this reminds me of the Patriot, but at sea. Oh, that's right. That would be a good comparison to this, I would say. The Acheron. We're fish in a barrel. Thought I heard something. Must have been a ghost. Soul Assassin. Been spoiled by Pirates of the Caribbean. Every time I see a movie, I expect to see Jack Sparrow. Man, oh man, this is intense. Wait for the word. Le Potelu. You have a good one. There's the music. Ah, yeah. Oh my God, that score. I love how it just drops the beat in. And you're just like, aw, yeah. Wow. Please tell me that this got... Did this win for production design in 2003 for the Oscars? No. Probably not. That would only be just. Tina says, and notice they have all races on the ship. In the book, a few sailors were female. Interesting. Man. Greta says, I think it did win Oscars. Let me check. I assume that it would probably win something. Tina says, it only won for sound design and cinematography. Return of the King cleaned up everything, and I love that movie too. I think the production design on this is significantly better. Glad that it won sound design. God, yeah, it should have. Cinematography makes sense as well. Their poor ship. It's been torn to pieces. Tina says, yes, I agree with you on production design, but if you had my way, Return of the King and Master Commander would have tied. Yeah, I know, Tina. Yeah, I agree. Man, oh man, oh man. Nine dead, 27 wounded. I like how he said, what's the butcher's bill? Greta says, nominated for Best Picture, Director, Editing, Art Direction, Costume, Makeup, Sound Mixing, Visual. I'm glad I got nominated for all those things. Oh, no. Just a broken arm, sir. Sorry, I keep feeling I keep feeling like I'm hearing something. Tina says Paul Bettany's Stephen Maturin is Irish Catalan physician and part-time spy. The spy part is only hinted at in the movie. Oh, okay. Oof. Love me some Paul Bettany as well. Hmm. All right, just checking up on the chat. Got some plot details going on here. To be perfectly honest, I think I may have fallen asleep during the first time I watched this movie because there's a lot of things that I do not remember. Nothing against the movie, it just probably was me in a very tired mood. The script is fantastic. I think it's a very well adapted screenplay, I would say. Oh, not the toilet. It does have some slow moments even. I agreed to that. I think with me and Sharon having read the books, we had a bit more background in it. Oh, okay, gotcha. Soul Assassin says, don't forget to pay tribute to Odin for a safe journey. Oh, they forgot to. Oh, they'll be fine. Yeah, Soul Assassin. Very fast if she's well handled. She's still in her prime. Not going home? Why would you not go home at a time like this? Tina says the real ship is the Rose. She's in San Diego. I've seen her. She's an authentically built 18th century sailing vessel, and they call her the Surprise now for the movie. Ooh, nice. I'm just amazed that people used to do this. Like, that they would get attacked at sea and could fix the ship at, like, that's just insane to me. Not through the nose. Poor kid. Poor kid. Yes, happy birthday to Tina. Yes, indeed. Oof. 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 Soul Assassin, how much time you think goes into building those kind of ships? I know, seriously. Lord. Just to think about it. God. Must have taken ages. Let alone to repair it after it's been blown to pieces. God. I'm just amazed that they could do it. Ooh. Ooh. That poor kid. Ugh. Ugh. Oof. I'm glad they made that quick. Glad they made that quick. And that they did not use certain, they could have used some very different sound effects for that. Like, that's amazing. They're reshaping the wood. Like, that's amazing. This is incredible. I know it's just a movie, but still, people used to do this stuff. It's amazing. I like that. I like that line. Enough blood to almost be a relative. They are indeed very subtle, Tina. I would agree with you there. Look at that. Multicultural. Oh boy. Oh boy. What is going on here? Hold fast. Those are his brains. Oh. Soul Assassin. Manly man they are. I know, seriously. God. Damn, son. Lord. Like other guys even like, God, that's the man's brains there? Lord. Draken, what's going on? Tina says, in the behind-the-scenes documentary, Peter Weir explains he sought actors from Poland because they appeared more authentic to the naval time period and didn't have the American habit of smiling and posing every time they saw on camera. Nice! Okay, Tina. That's pretty cool. Once again, this is an example of a movie using practical effects when it's practical and using visual effects when they have to, as with the missing arm. That's how movies should be. Hyper, what's going on, bruv? Speaking of which, I need to tell Heimdall to stop promoting the vote because the vote is indeed closed. There we go. Cool. All right, now all the announcements are up to date. Lord Nelson. Good Lord Nelson. 27 times in theaters. That's right, Tina. I forgot about that. That means you spent over 54 hours in a theater. However, I'm sure if you added up all the movies that I've seen in my life, it would be a crap ton as well. Doug, back to announce Captain Marvel just hit 45%. That's awesome. Tina, Crow and Bettany learned to play the musical instruments shown in the movie, becoming fairly proficient, although the main music sections were performed by professionals. That's pretty cool. So wait, the ones that were shown just now, was that them playing, and now the one that's playing in the background, that was professionals? Tina says, Paul Bettany flexes his hand before playing the cello, a visual reference to an event in the book series where Stephen Mansarin was tortured and his hands permanently damaged. Interesting. So Tina says, yes, they played when they were on screen. That's incredible. Wow. To learn a musical instrument for a movie is not an easy task, I would imagine. Man, that's incredible. And just like that, I know I'm sure a lot of time has passed by, but still, just like that, fixed, brand spanking new. Couldn't tell that it was blown. God, that's. What's all this about? Oh, the guy on the right. He's from Vampire Diaries and the originals. Look at him. He's so young. And yes, I've watched the Vampire Diaries. Don't judge. Sadie Trixie, when it comes to the music on the seas, you would like Bink's Sake in either English or Japanese, sung by Brooke. It's both joyous and sad. Interesting. I am Maximus. Tina, really? I never saw either of those shows. Hypern says, when you are talented enough to play an instrument to know that you're good, Whiplash is another good. Yes, Hypern, I agree. Dark Judge, this is a movie based on 2.5 different books, so a few scenes are yeah, but I mean, it's based off of an entire, like, there's an entire series of books too, as Tina had mentioned. Hypern, are you not entertained? I am very entertained. As I've gotten older, I've learned to appreciate films a hell of a lot more for all of the skill and all of the just amazing crap that goes into it. That's how far we are into the movie, SB. That means that we are 30 minutes into the movie. The trading. Tina, The Far Side of the World, Book 10, was set during the War of 1812 between Britain and the United States. Peter Weir moved the movie to 1805 and the better-known Napoleonic Wars. Very, very good. It's still a very good movie, absolutely. Hypern says, right on, Odin, Blade Runner is an inspirational example of a film that make me appreciate filmmaking. Oh, for sure. The original, so good. Blade Runner is fantastic. 2049 is another great example as well. Yeah, it's a very long, long movie. She's a beauty. Graham of Tarkin says, hi, my friend. Can I ask a favor, Odin, to give some support of Edwin Boyetta, who was swatted today by SJW loons, if he's not already? Yeah, I mean, I don't know him, but also I don't know of any sane people that would support swatting. So obviously I condemn it. I think that's absolutely ridiculous, and I'm hoping he's okay. And whoever did it to him. So that toast that he just did there, my dad did a similar toast at my sister's wedding. It's an old Irish toast. To our wives and girlfriends, may they never meet. Or as it says there, wives and sweethearts in the traditional toast of Saturdays in the Royal Navy. Nice. Soul Assassin, my history teacher let us watch this when we were learning about native colonies. Seems to have worked since I remembered it now. Nice, Soul Assassin. That's very interesting. Oh, I believe that he's a good... I just, you know... If any person isn't denouncing the attack and isn't denouncing what happened to him, then they are an insane person. Because, I'm sorry, swatting is disgusting. So, my support goes out to him. Joseph Blecker, welcome to the channel. Aubrey, may I trouble you for the salt? Oh, the officers. They are a proper lot, for they are all educated. See, this is the table that Brie Larson would sit at, only she wouldn't because she would have been in a mansion somewhere with a silver spoon in her mouth. Apis Nate Boy says, Future Noir Blade Runner is the best making of a film book I've ever read. It's amazing, especially if you like Blade Runner, obviously. Yeah, I've never read the book, actually, but the movie is fantastic. 2049, I think, is even better. Yeah, the cap production. Last time last person that told me said it was at 45. Let me refresh. It's at 45%. That's amazing. Hypern, looks like Aussie Rustica didn't want to watch this movie. Voltan, dude, Voltan has taken the place ever since Laura gifted Voltan to me. Gordon's alive? You see those two weevils, Doctor? I love the accents. Eddie Marquez, what's going on, bruv? You feel old? Don't feel old, man. If you had to choose. One must choose the lesser of two weevils. Happy birthday, Eddie Marquez. Happy birthday, good sir. Swimmer Drake, what's going on? I'm a new sub, and I'd like to know what's the live about. We're watching Master and Commander Far Side of the World in celebration of Tina, one of my Valkyrie, one of my mods' birthdays. And we're about 35 minutes into it, as the clock says. Choose the lesser of two weevils is so great. I love it. Hey, Spoke Doctor. Hypern. Oh, farewell and adieu to ladies of Spain. Oh, Mr. Officer. How dare you? Bear71, welcome to the channel. Hyra says, sorry if this is random. So I deleted scene in Creed 2 where Adonis has a heartfelt sponsorship conversation with Victor after the fight. Would have changed the whole movie for me. Interesting. Ladies of Spain. once again, I feel like the score to this film is brilliant too, because it's not overbearing. It comes in at certain points, and it comes in like to move the movie along, I feel, and it's very powerful. Tina says, yeah, I won't spoil anything for Odin, but he's sad in the end, isn't it? Cat Productions. He, just so you know, Odin, CAF Productions, not calf, as in calf. CAF Productions. Sorry, bruv. This is the second time he's done this to me. There will not be a third. You better hold fast. Yeah, not looking too fresh, Doug. You're right about that. Hypern, the good old times when Russell Crowe was swole. Yes, indeed. Should call him Russell Swole. Eddie Marquez, will you do an Oscar live stream tomorrow? I'm still planning on it, unless I'm too sick, which I'm getting better every day, so I should be okay. But that is the plan. Starting around 6 or 6:30 CST. I'll try and create an event for it sometime tomorrow. A teaching moment. Sarah Ferguson, I'm so glad you're enjoying this movie. I am. That's one of the reasons I love this stream. It's not just because you guys get to watch movies that you've either love or haven't seen, but also I get to see movies that I have either maybe only seen one time under bad circumstances like this one, or movies that I've never seen before as well. So this is great. I love it. Oh my God. That's an impressive ship right there. Perk Calvin says, Russell Crowe is more swollen now. Yes. Tina, the book version of Jack has a habit of mixing metaphors, some of which are take on hilarious meaning. Nice. Dark Judge, sorry, Odin. We'll keep chatting with Tina as needed. Books are growing up. So glad. Not at all. Not at all, Dark. Again, as long as you don't say my name in the chat, I won't see it. So go ahead and chat away with her. Tina says, a few examples of these mixed metaphors are scattered throughout the film. Point me to the poop deck. Eddie Marquez, Odin will be you guys tomorrow off to dinner. Have a good night, Eddie Marquez. Have a happy birthday, Eddie Marquez. And I will see you tomorrow, good sir. Hyper and Captain Lucky is this movie is a more interesting character than Captain Marvel herself. How embarrassing. Well, Captain Marvel is a very boring person, so. I would be absolutely freaking terrified if I was the one on that. Douse your light. That is quite impressive, though. Let's see. Grandmaster Yoda, Wonder Woman 84 will destroy Captain SJW's box office. I sure as hell hope so. Perth Comics, you have a good one, Perth. Appreciate you. That is very, very, very smart of him. Super, what's going on, Super? Sorry I'm so late. Was at dinner with the family. How are you doing in the evening? The movie is fantastic, Super. It is fan-freaking-tastic. Oh, the cleverness of him. Ty Timmons, if there were to make another Pirate Sailor movie in the near future, what would you want it to be about? What would you want it to see? More, to be honest, something like this, based off of, like, base it on like an historical account, I would say. I do love historical films that are done very well, so I would love to see something like that done. Hypern, why are you even bringing up Captain Marvel? We're all going to go broke, no surprise. Yeah. Oh, that shot of his eyes. I don't take this watch. Soulsat says, people nowadays wouldn't last on those ships. No Wi-Fi, the horror. I know, right? CF Productions, I love historical movies too. I know, there's especially when they're well done. Unfortunately, I feel like not a lot of people see them. Lucky Jack. Look at the little monkey. Also, CAF Production, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. And Singer Adams, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Laura, one of the best historically accurate movies is Glory. Glory is great, Laura. Glory is fantastic. Greta, I would love to be in historical films more than any other. I hear that, Greta. I love the interactions among the crew. I think it's very, very well done. Look at that dainty little cup. That's enough easting. Southwest. Hyprin, random question, favorite historically accurate film? Ooh, that is a good question. See, here's the problem. I like historically based films, but oftentimes they're not historically accurate. So I don't want to answer the question and be like, well, it's not historically accurate, because it's like, I know it isn't. But I'll give you an example of a film that a lot of people probably wouldn't think of. King Arthur with Clive Owen. I love it. It's got a lot of historical inaccuracies, but it's based off an historical character, so therefore I like it. Ty Simmons says, I want to see an epic Viking movie that would be fun, like Viking the show. That'd be cool. Soul Assassins, have you seen History Buffs? He's a YouTuber, looks into historical films. Really, I have not seen that, Soul. Sounds interesting. Sia Productions, here's a historical movie you should watch. Gettysburg from 1993. Tom Berenger, Jeff Daniels, Martin Sheen. I have never seen that. And the storm came out of nowhere. Lord. No problem, Tina. Laura, I want a George Washington movie. He was such an interesting man. Yeah, seriously. "12 knots, I want more." CI Productions, now you know. I think you'll love Gettysburg. All right, very cool, man. Well, thank you for that. Tina says, the rounding of Cape Horn scenes were shot by a second unit, which actually rounded Cape Horn during a typhoon to make it... What? But second unit? How can there be a second unit? That's the cast. Or you're talking about like the wide shots. Holy crap. That was shot during a typhoon, the actual wide shots? That's incredible. Soul Assassin, The Patriot is accurate to us Americans. Patriot's a great film. 8-Bit Snake Boy, Das Boot, very historically accurate, but that was a fairly recent history. Yeah. Dark Judge, just wait. Okay. Tina, the cast filmed this part in the Titanic tank. The wide shots were shot in the second unit. Okay, gotcha, Tina. Holy crap, that's so impressive. Who would go into a typhoon? Again, they don't make movies like this anymore. They don't have the dedication. It's a devil ship, I tell you. Let's see. Hypern says, my brother, these white shots were the way. Oh, they totally are the way. You know that for sure. Do you know the way, my friend? The second unit know the way, my friend. CWD Trixie, there is also a Last of the Mohicans bit early times there. Ah, okay, yeah. Damn. James Hancock, Ray would go into a typhoon. Come on. Sure. Maybe if Disney were in control, but maybe not. Definitely not realistically. That's for damn sure. Man, could you imagine being on set on multiple occasions, having to be constantly wet? My lord. Also, this sound design right here is just beautiful. It's freaking perfect. Cia Productions, my personal favorite Titanic movie is A Night to Remember. Out of all the movies made about the Titanic, A Night to Remember is said to be the most accurate. I think you like it. Okay. Ty Timmons, imagine if Tommy Wiseau was playing the captain. Oh my gosh. Oh, hi, everybody. We're going to get to the ship now. Hypern, nowadays, you see how high the budget is for most films, yet you still rely on more CGI than practical effects. I know, seriously, Hypern. It bothers me. It ticks me off that they waste so much money on CGI rather than on practical effects. Can't imagine that was a fun day on set. Hypern, I wouldn't mind getting wet and making me feel whitey like Aquaman, says Hypern. I guess. Soul Assassin, Hollywood is just lazy. That is absolutely true. More effort, better movies. I agree. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Those second unit shots are just absolutely amazing. Sorry, there's a lot going on. Dark Judge, what choice would you make right now on cutting the lines? Heartbreaking. I don't know what decision I would make. That's hard. Thank you, 8-Bit. I appreciate that. James Hancock. It's Roundhead. Were you listening to Odin's Roundhound? What? What? Yeah, I don't know what decision I would make. Poor dude. But I mean, it's either the whole ship or one person, so I guess, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. CF Productions, in my opinion, The Monuments Men starring George Clooney is a really underappreciated historical film. I heard terrible things about it. Hybrid, this movie was made in good times, early 2000s, during Lord of the Rings, Gladiator. Look how fun the film back then. No, seriously, that looks like a freaking blast. Sharon Ferguson, and my favorite musical piece. Okay. It's very powerful. James Alcott, one time you said Roundhound. It was epic. Oh, I did? Sorry. Peabody. Hard, but it was cut the line or sink the ship. Yeah, pretty much. The mast was dragging the boat. The boat needed... Yeah, seriously. It's tough, but... Sharon Ferguson, Ralph Vaughan Williams, Fantasia on theme by Thomas Tallis. Okay. Soul Assassin, what if they sail off the map because the world's flat? Laura, the needs of the many are outweighed by the needs of the few, or the one. In this situation, I would say that it would definitely, you know, make the most sense, but Super says, wait, no, this is real random, but I just have to share it. My friend decided to watch Solo while I was out and received a stream, angry texts and caps about L337. Yeah, seriously, I can understand that. Man, this movie, though. God. And a bunch of these actors are just unknowns. I haven't seen them in anything since. At least not that I could ever notice. And yet they just give some really powerful performances here. John Wick or Punisher? John Wick. CF, you need to watch The Agony and that's see with Charleston Heston. Dude, CF Productions, you're giving me so many movie recommendations, all right? Tina, and unfortunately Jack blames himself because he wouldn't let go Stronger Trees for the mass. Yeah. Dark Judge. A lot of these actors are very big in the UK, unknown in the US. Okay, Dark Judge. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for letting me know that, because it's a shame if some of them did not get work after this, because some of them are just giving really great performances here. The lesser of two evils. I don't believe in that nonsense. Dark Judge says a lot of these actors are very... Okay, sorry, I got that one already. CF Production says it runs in the family. Okay, I got you. Soul Assassin, throw L337 into a Typhoon. Yeah, seriously. Throw the entire people running Lucasfilm right now into the Typhoon. Well, I am an Irishman. Peabody, they did make a mistake, though. The captain said throw over anything that floats, yet they didn't throw the cello. Aw, Peabody, come on, man. Therein lies the problem. You're not accustomed to defeat. Ooh. He said the P word. He said pride. I love this dialogue back and forth between them. Whatever the cost. Hyper and Typhoons have more personality than Bor Larson herself. Hybrid. That's really good. Sorry about that. Soul Assassin, there's no Typhoon big enough for Ryan's big Ryan's big head, but I'll keep looking. Here's what I don't understand. You get all of this wind, and yet their hats stay on? I would say that's an historical inaccuracy. As far as is necessary. Look lively. Oh, and it's snowing. That must have been miserable. Good Lord. Good God. And they're having snowball fights. I love it. That's fun. But I imagine that's miserable. If that was me, I would not be having a snowball fight. I would be down, trying to stay warm. I can't imagine that's comfy. Meg81, what's going on? Master Commander. Dude, it's the name of the stream, man. Come on. Did something terribly nautically fascinating just happen? To the sun, Laura. The English had amazing hat technology. I guess I know, seriously. Hypern. But Odin, the hats have 0.1% of power. Hey, I guess you could say that's true. Peabody, don't know why they were concerned about loosening the rudder when they could steer with their hats. Oh, Mega Jetty 1, you're missing out, dude. This is fantastic. Our destination, the Galapagos Islands. Mega Jetty 1, what's it about? Dude. Tina will fill you in, but also a quick Google search will tell you all that you need to know. Oh my god, that looks delicious. Is that pudding? If that's Jell-O, no thank you. I'm not a Jell-O fan, but pudding, I'll make an exception for some pudding. Dark Judge. Hearts of Oak, the song is still the Royal Navy song. Really? I wish Americans had songs like this. But instead, Americans just steal songs from other cultures. Cultural appropriation. Tina, yes, one of Jack's favorite puddings. Yes, chocolate pudding is amazing. Right, oh, I love it. Hyprin, Jell-O is overrated. Give me some dat pudding. Yes, pudding is fantastic. Jell-O is, yeah. Dark Judge, your national anthem is the tune of a drinking song from here. I know, seriously, Dark, I know. Sharon Ferguson, what's fun is to watch them sing drunk. Yeah, seriously. Figgy pudding. Put the pudding down. Put it down now. The Great South. Grandma Tarkin, you have our heritage, so they are as much your songs as ours. That's a good point. That is a fair point. James Hancock, what does the Gungan national anthem say? Something like that. Hyprin, remember the old days when songs only have below 100 million views? Now any song, regardless if crappy or not, will usually have as many views as above. I know, seriously. It looks like a stick. Yes, a stick bug. Does God make them change? Creationism versus evolution, perhaps? The Galapagos. I love the way he says that. Pudding is an odd-sounding word, says Steph. Sorry, I just saw that. It is. Teresa, got a silly question. Is Odin Heimdall? So basically, Heimdall is a bot, so it's just an automated system. So I do have some control. Tina says, the young blonde actor went on to play Octavian or Augustus on HBO's Rome miniseries. I heard that's a very, very good miniseries. Serb Term Gaming, hey Odin, who would win, Alita or Michael Myers? Alita, of course, God. Alita would whoop that butt. James Hancock, oh, say, can you see some type of girl? It's got what so over it. Soul Assassin says, what does that wheel do? Arr, it drives me nuts. Tina, this is one of the few movies to be permitted to film at the Galapagos. Really? Oh. That's amazing. I didn't know that they actually got to shoot at the Galapagos. Type of iguana, I should think. Hypern says Galapagos padding dong. Next anyone, Martin Riggs versus the Joker. Greta, Paul Bettany's character is so interesting. He really is. He's definitely the most complex. 2 new species in as many minutes. It's remarkable. Paul Bettany is such a nerd in this film, and I love it. It's adorable. While they're looking at that, he's looking out to sea. Hyprin, Anton Chigurh versus the Joker. That's really cool though that they actually got to shoot at the Galapagos. That's really cool. Measure 81, Riggs is crazy and has martial arts training, special force training. Yes, but the Joker is insane. Peabody, the sequel to this movie was obviously Godzilla. CF Productions says Heath Ledger Joker versus Thanos. Think about it. More of a battle of brains who really wins. Ooh, that's a good point, CF. Still Thanos. But that would be an epic battle of wits. Hyprin, Paul Bettany wasn't Vision. Back when Paul Bettany wasn't Vision. Yeah, seriously. Tina, yeah, they're strictly protected, which is why it was very special. They got to shoot that. That's awesome. Darth Moral, do you think Lord of the Rings is overrated? Not that I think it's bad. I wouldn't say it's overrated. I actually, no, I enjoy them as well, and I think that they live up to the hype. Oh no, he's so sad. No, he was so ready to explore. All right, Medge 81. James Hancock, Anton Chigurh versus Rosie O'Donnell. Pass. Super. Wait, Paul Bettany is in this movie? Yeah, super. I could walk briskly. Victor D off topic. Where can I email Odin Possible Captain Marvel spoilers? Not sure if it was shared here before. Odin's movie blog at gmail.com. I don't know. I might already know what it is because I've covered spoilers in a couple videos I've done. But CF Productions, do you really think the Joker would risk losing the battle for whatever in a fist fight with Thanos? No, he would need an ace in the hole. And that's Harvey. You forget yourself, Doctor. No, you've forgotten yourself. We didn't have time for your damn hobbies, sir. Oh, man. Whew. The tension. You could cut it with a knife. Super. Lord of the Rings isn't overrated, but Legolas is. Love his banter with Gimli, but so disappointing. I like Legolas. Mega31, Lord of the Rings is far from overrated. Just about everything medieval fantasy inspired. Yeah, inspired it. Hypern, Joker could be best buddies with Thanos since both love the color purple. Hashtag purple bros. Yeah, there we go. Oh, they got some fish. Darth Maul asked because many people are saying it's better than the original trilogy Star Wars. They're so different. I wouldn't want to compare the two, to be honest. I found a curious beetle. I think it's a Galapagos beetle. Oh! Could walk all day on the island and never come across it. Oh, he's being so nice. Yeah, seriously, apples to oranges, Teresa, exactly right. Sharon says there were quite a number of times in the books when Jack ripped the rug out from under Stephen when it came Mandarin's damned hobbies. I hate nature. Okay, gotcha. James Hancock songs Purple Rain versus November Rain. I'm going to go with Chocolate Rain. Soul Assassin, did you watch the Star Wars timeline? If so, what'd you think? I don't think so. I honestly cannot remember at this point. Sorry, it's been a really bad few days. Super Thanos wishes he could be as cool as the Joker. Darth Moral says, can you try and do an impression of Jon Snow? I've gone to take the watch. I don't know. It's hard to... I can't do impressions, especially when I've got loud noises in my ears. I need to be able to hear what I'm saying, so... Not the best time. Hypern, never compare both beloved giants. Otherwise, let's bring up the Dark Knight trilogy versus The Godfather. Ooh. Well, part 3 of The Godfather, if you count it, means that it's not going to be as good. Because part 3 of The Godfather is worse than Dark Knight Rises. Just saying. I love Thor of the Lord of the Rings, but when it comes to The Hobbit, the CGI was a disaster. Oh, The Hobbit. Absolutely. Oh, Lord. Absolutely. Oh. Poor dude. Tina, anytime that you say the name Odin or type it, I see it. So just use like a code name for me that's not Odin. The Allfather, maybe, or something. Teresa Martin says, Odin knows nothing. Huzzah! Dark Knight Rises is an amazing movie. Nah, Lando, disagree with you there. Peabody, they bent Bree over and pumped in the sunshine. What? CF, you don't like The Dark Knight Rises? Nah. Hypern, I'd take Bane over Sofia Coppola. Oh, I would too. Again, Dark Knight Rises is not a good movie. However, Godfather Part 3 is significantly worse. Don't take what I thought I made that clear, but Mega21 says, if you ever go to ff.net, find a fanfic called Avengers of the Ring. It's a very well-told crossover between Middle-earth and... Oh, I don't know if I'd want to see that, though. I want my fandom separate. CAF, no hard feelings, though. No, not at all, man. AF, there you go, Laura. Perfect. Septerm, did you feel motivation from Alita? Yeah. I think my reviews of Alita speak for themselves. Grandma Tarkin says, instead of Odin, thy thingy. Try thingy? Thingy? Really? Tina, the Scout's Hog's Head Jack mentions as his favorite was one of Jack's favorites in the novels as well, so this is taken from the source material. Nice. Rogue Baron says, what pair of headphones are those? I think I have the same pair, and now I feel like I'm copying your style. It's the Cohen E7. Oh, man. Yeah, now that looks miserable. No wind? We can't make it rain. I can harness the wind, but I am not its creator. G-damn creator. Dark Judge, you missed the genius scene where the actors built the set. Pay attention, just kidding. Hilarious, Dark. Hyperin, the Creed series is the only franchise not getting ruined by NPCs. Let's pray nothing happens. I did not like Creed 2. I thought Creed 2 was awful. That's just me, though. Septerm Gaming, bring Alita to Call of Duty. Oh. That would actually make sense. Darth Moral, though Ben Affleck Batman movies have been bad, I don't think he was bad. No, yeah, I would agree with that statement. Rocky series, says Hyperin. I do like the Rocky series. Creed 2 is not good. Tina, cookbook based on the many food items mentioned in the Aubrey. Oh, Lord, these names. I'm not even going to try and say these names. Tina, I'm going to assume that that's important. I'm not going to try and pronounce any of those names right now. So I got cabin fever. I got it. We got cabin fever. Yeah, pretty much. Also, Nuno dos Santos, welcome to the channel, and Crad Kira, welcome to the channel as well. Oh my gosh, guys. Can we make the comments a little bit shorter? I'm trying to watch a movie at the same time, and some of these are just crazy. All right, cool. All right, Mega Jetty Wanna got it. Super. I think Dark Knight Rises is good overall, but compared to Dark Knight. No, Dark Knight Rises is not. No. That's for another time. That's for another time. Dark Knight Rises definitely over BVS. Shan Ferguson, that was my fault per the names. Gotcha, Sharon. Clasp him in irons. Subterm, what is the difference from Alita and Terminator? Cannot talk about that right now. Sorry. Dune. No. Super. No. All right. All right. I'm going to take a break from the chat, guys, because my mind is going crazy right now. Sorry. There are way too many conversations and topics for me to be able to keep up with while also watching the movie. Sorry. For anyone that missed it, someone bumped into him, and he did nothing. Okay, got it. Sorry. 30 next Friday. Again, short comments like that, Teresa, I can read with no problem. It's the long, long comments with the questions that it's just like, okay, I'm fine at reading chats when that's all I have to do. But I'm having to listen to a movie and read chats that are really long with questions talking about multiple things. Then I suffer. Dark Judge, I appreciate it. Halloween 2018 was okay. Darth Moral. Mr. Lamb. Mr. Lamb, are you mad? A more harmonious frame of mind? Terminator, Mega Jetty. Soul Assassin, I hate you. Damn it. You got me. You shall not watch. Hi, Princess. Yeah, never, Tina. Never, never. Can only afford one rebel on this ship. The man must be governed. Hancock. I'm not very good at confrontations. Great movie. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. Gotcha, Mega Jetty. Subterm Gaming, Terminator, and Lita have a common cyborg. Tina, but notice the men still respect the captain, but not Hollum. They know Jacked is correct. Yes, indeed. That is indeed correct. Churro Art, I'll see you on the flip side. Thanks, Churro Art. Thanks for stopping by, bruv. Appreciate you. Oh, look at those salutes. Oh, man. Oh, man. Rogue Baron, if I had to guess, Odin is very far behind in the chat. No, not at all, because we're watching a movie, Rogue Baron. I would be freaked out if that was happening to me. Bunch of grown men just saluting me. Yeah. Oh, the voodoo doll. Oh, man. Yeah, Hyper, and I agree. Alita's great. Subterm. Soul Assassin. Sea monster appears and we start monster hunting movie. Yeah, Tina. Meg Jetty 1. Favorite animated X-Men series? Animated X-Men series? Anime. I don't have one. I've never seen an animated X-Men series. I know there was one in the 90s, but I never actually watched it, so. Not everything is in your book, Stephen. Every time he's on watch, that ship appears. Cabin fever. Madness. It's a contagious thing. The white whale. Oh, man. This poor dude right here. Mr. Hollum. Hyprin, favorite script from a movie you've ever quoted? The Room. Yeah, Septerm. I agree. Just a very well-developed character overall. Cool, Mega Jetty. We'll get our win tomorrow, I'm sure. CF, what's going on, man? Poor dude. Septerm, definitely Thanos. Hypern, I'm sorry I keep asking complicated questions. I just hate being simple. Aw, that's just a sad thing that happened. God. Poor dude. Meanwhile, a silly American is using a jet ski next to the ship. Is that true? What? What? CAF, what I meant was Ohio then. Ohio. I get it now, CAF. No, James Hancock, I do not know that one. Ask for your forgiveness, Lord, and we ask for his. Peter Parker, hey Odin, you gonna cry? No, just trying to feel the moment. God be praised. It ticks me off so much though that the wind picks up after the guy dies. Ugh. Superstitions. This is how they're born. Tina, Sharon reminded me that Hallam was murdered by another crew member because Hallam was having an affair with the man's wife. This was a better conclusion of his character. I can see that. Sith Gratonian, what's going on, bruv? Rogue Baron. Oh, yes, Tom Wiseau for sure. Grandma talking to dog is cute. Oh, thank you. They are very cute indeed. I'm sure you were seeing Willow. She's the one that's usually on the orange chair. Sith Tony, you said it all in newspapers today? Ha! So funny, Sith. So funny. Mega Jetty 1, I am going to bed right after this, man. I'm still recovering from sickness. I'm doing this stream because of Tina and celebrating her birthday. Outpost Dyer, hello, good sir. Hyperin, put the Gladiator music and I'd be bawling. Oh, God, yeah. This idiot right here. God. You shoot the freaking doctor, man. How stupid do you have to be? Soul Assassin, the dead guy who was holding the air back. Now he's dead. Nothing smooth sailing from now on. Ah. Ooh, Septerm. Have a good one, Mega Jetty. That's okay, Super. I was much worse 3 days ago, but thanks, Hyper. Appreciate it, man. I'll manage. No, words that you never want to hear from someone who's about to do like surgery or something. I'll manage. Nah. Nah. Running West. The sound design for this movie has me so paranoid because it makes it sound like there are things going on in my room, even though I know my headphones will not allow me to hear that. I swear I've been freaking out this entire time because I'm like, is that my dog? Like, is that something like... I'm so confused. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I would say it makes you stranger. Hyprin, it's worse if Doctor would say, I'll do the fingering if you... I do get what you mean. Tina says, this is why I'm so thrilled it won Best Sound Design. It deserves it. Seriously. So damn good. No, I did not play Mortal Kombat. I played it on the N64 back in the day. I am definitely not a modern gamer, for sure. Hans Zimmer versus John Williams. John Williams only because he's definitely got more iconic scores. No question, no doubt. No, I just needed to stretch my legs. He's fulfilling a promise. He had to wait until the man was dying, but okay. Better late than never, I guess. This is the one thing, this is the one section I remember from the movie, to be perfectly honest. I remember the couple other things, like, briefly, but this is the one that I remember with, like, I would say the most certainty. Subterm, do you think Alita would be scared of Michael? No. 8-Bit, when and where was the voting for the next week's movie? I think I'll do the voting tomorrow. Have the Constitution for this kind of thing. Surgery on himself. Lord. Sayef, Lord of the Rings, Chronicles Narnia. Lord of the Rings. No doubt. Good Lord. That's sad to hear, Meg Jetty. Oh boy. Ooh. Ooh. I know, seriously, Soul Assassin. This ain't a peep show. Spielberg. Spielberg has had more iconic films. God, the way... I'm glad this one's cinematography because, man, the way this has been shot has just been incredible. Good Lord. Good Lord, man. She'll patch up nicely. Peabody, Odin, this is where I have the problem. Okay, I gotcha. Michael can, with his strength, snap circuits off Alita's head? Michael? Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Megachetti. Nah. Michael Skewiff, what's going on, bruv? Thank you very much for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. You're awesome. Yes, finally, cricket. Dark Judge is so excited. Nah, Alita would whoop that ass. Some cactus juice? Sounds delicious. Doing some collecting for you. I've made a few notes if you want to see them. It's so cute. I have not seen it yet, Hyprin. No, I have not. I know. Those are some pretty impressive drawings for a kid. The makings of a naturalist. You need to get a Roku player. it's the screensaver for the Roku. That's all that it is. Are you also a doctor? Subterm Gaming, are you going to see Alita on Captain Marvel night? I'm definitely buying a ticket to Alita. I think I'm actually going to go see Captain Marvel just to kind of see what the opening night crowd is actually like. But don't worry, the ticket that I'm buying is for Alita, so the money's going towards Alita. No, we shall head home. Sharon Ferguson, fighting naturalist. Yes. Roku, it's like a Chromecast, but it's... Just look it up. Whenever you don't know something, Google is a wonderful tool. So just type in Google, and it's like a way to play. It's hard to actually describe what it is. But if you know what a Fire TV is, or Roku, Chromecast, they're all very similar. Android TV, Smart TV. It's a smart TV. It's what makes TVs smart, essentially. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. I love seals. Hyprin, no problem. My brother, I know there are a lot of movies. Oh, so many movies. CAF, Millennium Falcon or the Millennium Falcon. But Odin is Goodle. I know it might seem that way, Rogue Baron. No, it would still be Alita. That's where I saw my flightless. Look at them. Oh, the tortoises are so cute. So cute. He's... Put the net down and use your hands. Yeah, I mean, Hugo was kind of just like... He was fine. Like, that's the thing. Like, the Hugo character was fine. He wasn't, like, breathtaking like Alita was, but he was fine. He did the job. Something prickly and hard to eradicate. As co-discoverer. Again, Megachetti, I am not a modern gamer. The most modern thing I've played is Fortnite. Hyprin, I don't want to use Google. Keep using Snowflake fake media articles. Well, I appreciate that, Hyprin. Yes, Tina. Subterm. Visuals. Caesar the Ape. If I had to choose off the top of my head. Damn right, CF. Oh, look at that. Ooh, it's the French. Oh no, it's the French. Soul Assassin, have you seen The Odyssey with Armand Assant? No, I have not. Is anyone worse than Scott Mendelsohn? Depends on what you mean by that. I respect that, Hyprin. Peabody, when did the Doctor steal Snoke's jacket? That is just like Snoke's jacket. Leave them. Oh, no. All those animals. They got to figure out where to go on their own. How dare them? Yes, September, I hear that, man. Mega Jetty, it's no problem at all, man. Hyper and Gollum is the godfather of motion picture. Yeah. King Charles Island. I love the South Park reference. Soul Assassin, you know if John Wick was in the crew, the movie would have been called Master and Wick. Ooh. I like that. Sorry. I love their interactions. It's so fun. Dude, Septerm, stop talking about Michael Myers and Alita, man. Let it go. Hybrid Millennium Falcon is no more. Yes, it is now the Millennium Flamingo, as Ethan Van Sciver has coined because of L3. Yeah, seriously, Mega Jetty, it was definitely his most messed up part. For sure. For shizzle. I love the color design here. Speaking of film technicals, Greta, are you still here? Or have you muted me at this point? Jack, you're the predator. The film became very grainy there for some reason. Interesting. I just noticed that. That was very odd. Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm not sure if he would be considered anime or not, so... No, Greta, I was just asking if you were still watching the movie. Because I said something technical, so don't worry about it. You go back to doing you. Sorry. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. I hope it pays out for him. Godzilla's pansexual. I got you, Greta. Gotcha. Terminator. Meg Jetty. You may well turn the tide. It's a brilliant move. Nice up term. Also, I'm very impressed by these child actors. They've done a very, very good job. James Hancock. Yeah, he definitely comes across clueless. Hyper, what movie character of all time has motivated you since you were young? Thank you, sir. Stop it. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I'll have to pass on that one, dude. I don't know if I can answer that. L3 CAF. L3. That's an easy question. Oh, interesting, Tina. Anthony, what's going on, bruv? Sounds good, Anthony. Thank you very much. T2 Sarah Connor, easily. Come on. T2 Sarah Connor would whip that butt. On Navy lock. Even crippled, she will still be dangerous. Christian Bale. I hear that. Me, maybe Dutch and Predator. Luke. Oh, okay. That's a good one. It's a good choice. Oh, that'd be impressive, Septerm. Yeah, Hypern. Jack plays all father to the young officer. He takes responsibility for their education. Blakeney was the favorite of his role at novels. Okay, cool. This ship is England. Quick's the word and sharp's the action. After all, surprise is on our side. Huzzah! I love that so much. Huzzah. I love that huzzah as a thing. Brings me so much joy. Hyper, that's a good one. Aragon is a very, very good choice. Mega Jetty, don't be doing those deep questions, man. There's 3 lumps in that. I actually am not a fan of 70s films, not to lie. Dark Knight, Septerm. More realistic, I like it. It is the French. It is the French. Oh, ho, ho. That's all good, Septurn. So yeah, obviously Star Wars is the big exception, but overall, like as far as like overall 70s films and genre, it's not. You have no possibility. You have no chance. This is your last warning. I fart. Yes, Grandma. I fart in your general direction. Yes. Damn right. The score is great here as well. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. So dramatic. I love it. I don't mind deep stuff, just not when I'm trying to watch a movie. I'll draw the fire forward. Huzzah! So at some point during this stream, my little black dog got under my desk and is curled up in a little ball, and it's the cutest thing ever. Always the cutest thing ever. It's a trap. Be careful, it's a trap. Those French are very sneaky. Ooh! Headshot. Would you suffer a warship campaign just to get to the Galapagos Islands? What? Those sneaky French. They could have made this movie super violent. I know, right, Greta? Damn right, Hypern. Good lord, man. Subterm. I guess it'd be cool. Again, visual effects, practical effects, they are very effective. You do not have to have crazy amounts of visual effects. Arm yourselves. This kid is awesome, man. The dude wants to get to Galapagos and Crow asks him to name a bird after him. Yeah. Practical effects are always, yes, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely, man. Subterm, dude. I renounce your line of questioning. We're watching a movie. Roger that. Welcome to the channel. Also, Zedster Miner, welcome to the channel as well. Good sir. Dion, thank you very much for keeping track of my sips. I appreciate it. Septerm, it's in the actual title of the video. Master and Commander, Far Side of the World, of which we are about 2 hours into. It's what we've been doing this entire time, man. Man, but so many lives are lost. Is it worth it then? Is it worth it? It's all good, Septerm. Sounds like a He-Man movie from the title. That's just me. Sneaky French devil. Le Capitaine. Doctor. I haven't looked into that Mega Jetty one. I did what I could for him. He said I was to give you this. Just like the French. Just like the French. Septerm, thank you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I think I remember this part, so. Oh, poor kid. Blame Canada. Anna speaks on so highly of Mulan. It is on Netflix. Yeah, Mulan is great, James Hancock. I would definitely recommend it. So many talented actors, young and old. Tina, prior to the funeral scene, Crow learned of the death of a good friend and Gladiator co-star Richard Harris, so his emotions got to the best of him in this scene. Damn. Wow. No, I'll do it. Man. The Our Father. Yes, CF, I hear you. Yeah. That is very interesting. Able seaman. It's a powerful scene. Man. Hyper Master Commander better than Pirates of the Caribbean as an overall like quality. Yeah, absolutely. No doubt in my mind. No question about it. It's the Beetle. Have a good one, Septerm. Tina, as a final trivia, the movie cost 150 million to make and grossed 212 million worldwide. Fox said if it broke 200 million, a sequel would occur. It did not. Oh. Oh, that's so sad. God. And also, 150 million at that time is so much more than 150 million. Or is that adjusted for inflation? Because holy crap. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Soul assassin. God. Peabody, and that kid's name was Porsche. He designed the car. Sure. Captain. Aw. CF, I heard you the first time, man. It's like, I absolutely agree. I think that it's gonna be ridiculous. Dark Judge, the final music is my favorite classical piece. Nice. Had it at my wedding reception. Oh, that's awesome, man. Tina, nope. That's the amount at the time. The movie was made in 2002, released 2003. I still have the news articles where Fox promised. Oh, Tina, no. Hip, hip, huzzah. Good luck, Captain. Joe Cool, welcome to the channel. A-Bit Saint Boy, so glad you managed to make it tonight. I know you haven't been feeling well. Thank you, A-Bit. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Sharon, in the books, Pullings is Jack's number one protege. His mini-me. So is that. Movies like this are a rarity nowadays. Everyone focuses on the movie universes since Marvel. Yeah. That's very true. It's okay, CF. So it's no problem, man. No problem, man. Their doctor gave me this sword. Those sneaky French. Subject to the requirements of the service. The bird's flightless. It's not going anywhere. Ooh, CF. I feel like there's enough good and bad on both sides. I don't want to answer that question right now. Hashtag the French did nothing wrong. Sure. That's so impressive. Well, obviously he's not playing at this moment, but still, the fact that they were able to learn it at all is amazing. Dark Judge, was great to share the movie and your birthday. Thanks for live chat and great birthday. Of course, Dark Judge. This was great. CF, it's cool. I'm starting X-Men movies now for the first time. They're good. The third one sucks, though. See, it's one of the things. Both third movies suck. So I think they're very equal with each other. I guess Sam Raimi, Spider-Man, I guess. But both of their third movies suck. But yes, this score is fantastic. Look at that. The ship in the background. Directed by Peter Weir. Well, happy birthday to you, Tina. Thank you very much for recommending the movie. I'm very glad that I was able to watch it again and to actually be able to understand it fully and to enjoy it. It was really cool. And also, thank you for all that great trivia as well. That was epic. That was so epic. Also, too, Tina, maybe you can answer this question. So, the captain's still alive, but does that mean that just the captain survived? Or the French didn't take the ship back, right? I mean, I assume that they have enough crew that they're not going to be able to take back the ship. Or is that something that you don't... Yeah. Peabody says, I'll bring Russell, you get the ship. Let's take Tina sailing. Oh, my God, yeah. Alan Sparks says, Annette Bening interview on Stephen Colbert suggests she was more than just Supreme Intelligence. Alan Sparks, I actually covered that in a video. If you want to actually find out spoilers for Captain Marvel and find out who Annette Bening actually is, check out my spoilers video. Because it's going to make you mad. It's going to, again, if you didn't think this film was woke before, just wait until you find out who she actually is. No, Tina, you are awesome. Seriously. But again, huge shout out to Tina, whose birthday we indeed celebrated this evening. She has wanted this movie for, what, 3 months? Tina, you've been like, hey, by the way, on my birthday week, we're totally watching this movie. And I've been like, damn right. All right, Tina says, that's Jack's main concern, that the French might take back control since the captain is alive. Wouldn't you think so, Sharon? Okay, gotcha, Tina. Yeah, okay, gotcha. I didn't know if it was something that was made clear or not. And so that's the reason why I just wanted to make sure. Because I was looking at the chat and also at the thing, I was like, I don't think the French were taken back over during any of those shots, and I don't think they were. Dark Judge says, in the book, it was a sneaky American. He was defeated just before the 1812 war ended. Pretty sure he survived. Interesting. James Hancock said, would you allow Brie Larson into our chat? Absolutely not. Soul Assassin, I'm forming a crew to sail to the Galapagos to find Russell and make a sequel. Nice. Very, very nice. All right, guys. Well, I somehow was able to make it through this far, but my strength is indeed starting to let out. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. Let me just give one more shout out to all of my wonderful and beautiful patrons. Let's see. So A Great Jedi, Adam Shawhan, Dave Bob, Delete System 32, Edward Coleman, Enrique Evangelista, Frank the Tank and the Shawhan Wiener Dog Clan, Greta Zenner, Harold Francis, the Hunka Chunka Funka Monka, Inflame Wood, It's Trap Productions, Jason Clark, Jeffrey Toon, Jonathan, Laura Story, Matthew Kadish, Mr. Peabody and his evil twin, Outpost Dyer, Perpetual Punster, Pro Josh Sarif, Proper Jeremy, Shenglong Sir Lancelato, the DJD Show, Those Two Ball Guys, Tina B, happy birthday once again, and Wolfgang Lange, Dark Judge, you have a good night. Hypern, you have a good night. Grand Muffed Darken, you have a good night as well. Chun LK, welcome to the channel. 8-Bit Snake Boy, yes, tomorrow night, guys. So we will have a live stream tomorrow around 6:30 CST. Pay attention to the channel. I'll make that official tomorrow. Again, it's going to depend on how well I'm feeling, depending on how early we start. But we are going to do the award show. That is still going to happen. And I'm going to do everything that I can to to make it as entertaining as possible. But remember, we're going to be boycotting the Oscars tomorrow, and all the winners from the Wednesday Raven Awards will indeed all be announced. And hey, maybe if there's some names on there, maybe we can start to maybe get their names get their names tagged on Twitter and be like, hey, congratulations, you won this award, especially the ones that won like crap world building and stuff. There's some fun winners that I am very excited for. But Grand Muff, 8-Bit, Tina, smack the like button, please. Yes, thank you very much, Tina. I'm no patron, but could you give me a shout out, please? Mega Jetty, what's going on, bro? Sharon Ferguson, you have a good night as well. Sharon, thank you for stopping by. Sharon and Tina are a team. They both love this movie, and it was great to have them interacting in the chat. And Tina, thank you so much once again for all that stuff. All the information from the actual movie itself, all the trivia. Thank you for taking that over for this evening. I know that you love this movie. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the experience. Again, it was great to be able to watch this movie with you. Steph, thank you very much for shouting that out. Peabody, yes, indeed. Tina and Greta are beautiful. I'm just above average. Tina, Steph, Greta, all very beautiful. Very beautiful people. Yes, indeed. We are boycotting the Oscars, having our own award show, damn it, with categories that everyone on YouTube and Twitter voted for, all nominees that everyone voted for on Twitter and YouTube, and also all winners voted for on Twitter and on YouTube, meaning basically that I basically just put, I just put it out there and collected them all together, but you're the ones that voted, and we'll find out all of those winners tomorrow. Tina, seriously, you are awesome. Let's get some happy birthdays to Tina in the chat. Some thank you, Tina. Also, Yufeng Liu, welcome to the channel. Let's get some thank you, Tinas. Happy birthday, Tina. Some hands for Tina. Let's get some love for Tina in the chat. Some love for Steph, too. But because it is indeed Tina's birthday that we are celebrating today, let's give some love for Tina in the chat. Guys, you are all amazing and beautiful people. You're fantastic. Love you guys. And as always, God bless. See you tomorrow for the Wednesday Raven Awards. Have a good one. And, Tintin SN, right on time. Tintin SN2, welcome to the channel. All right. God bless, guys.